CinePals. Continuing forward with Agatha all along today, we are watching episode 6, Familiar by the Side.
By thy side.
By thy side.
Do you know what a familiar is?
Someone that you used to date, but no longer because things ended on bad terms. And y'all just can't seem to work it out and squash whatever beef came between you guys. That's a familiar. That's the street definition of familiar.
A familiar, it's from what my understanding is, like usually it's like a pet. Cats are often witches' familiars. They can help with spells and stuff like that. But every now and then I think you can have a human familiar. Vampires have them too.
I see.
They do your work for you.
So vampires have cats.
Human familiars.
Is this a furry reference?
What? A furry reference?
I don't know. You said cats. Okay, anyway.
Oh my god. I can't with you sometimes.
You're the one saying the crazy stuff. I don't know.
Hey! What compelled you to break into the home?
We have so many questions. Who are you? Why are you here? Well, we know who he is, but...
We're gonna learn some things today, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a longer episode, too.
Again, who are you?
So what are the theories about the sigil on his mouth? One theory I heard was he put it on himself.
Yeah, that's one I saw.
You're so much like your mother.
Got chills the way she said that. Yeah, but we're gonna bring them up, right? Because
They'll wake up on the other side of something, like Matthew McConaughey in the black hole.
what?
Interstellar.
Oh,
We all thought he was gonna die, but
sure, just like that.
all right. Got a religious ceremony going.
Huh.
He's becoming a man.
The magic mitzvah.
Oh, I thought it was like a... It's not a bar mitzvah? It is
Yeah,
a bar
it's a bar
mitzvah. Okay,
mitzvah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got thrown by the word magic in there.
Oh, because usually, like, you would have a theme for the party.
I have yet to be invited to one of these, so I'm totally down to go.
It's a fun time.
The only Jewish thing I've ever attended was a funeral. It was amazing.
His parents are so proud. And then here's the fun party part.
I didn't have all this for my first communion.
No, that's why it's really fun to be Jewish.
You're having fun.
Oh, look at you.
Eat this.
I wonder how he finds out who he actually is. Maybe this is it. Because he said a lot happens when he was 13. You do your bar mitzvah when you're 13. Because you become a man.
Oh man, I would crush one of these. This should just be the entire episode as his bar mitzvah party.
Oh, here, he's going to find something. Maybe it's the witch who does the readings, Destiny. I forget her name.
Welcome to the Curious.
Yep. There she is.
Are we looking behind us or ahead?
In real life, would there ever be a palm reading thing at a bar mitzvah? It seems highly unlikely, but I'll go with it for the show.
May I have your right palm?
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me everything. I don't want to know too much.
It's clear that a long journey lies ahead of you. This journey will be one of great transformation and...
Uh-oh, what's she finding?
Ruh-roh.
Whoa.
Your lifeline is broken in two.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Because you had another life before.
The tower reversed.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Is this
I thought you were reading my palm.
not potentially a bad thing, though? The tower reversed, is it? I'm not very good at this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just remembered something, I think.
Okay, well, I probably should go back to the party.
I'm not great at my reversed card readings.
I know there's like a Uno reverse.
Wait.
You don't need to be a psychic to see that you're a good egg. Enjoy the now. It's the only thing that's certain.
It's good advice, actually.
His eyebrows remind me of that actress.
Who?
The actress with the eyebrows.
Wow. So
You know what I'm
many
talking about?
actresses
You know who I'm talking about.
don't have eyebrows.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Don't be like that.
Did she put the sigil on him?
It looks like it. She's blonde. She was in a Luc Besson film.
Huh? Oh, Cara Delevingne?
That one. He left without his jacket.
It's almost like she has no control over her actions sometimes. Like she's being,
Possessed?
by like a higher power.
Some kid left this in my tent. You make sure that they get it back.
Surely his name's in.
She put the sigil on him, maybe. So now she doesn't know who he is. She was protecting him.
I'm saying the jacket. The jacket's probably got.
There's something happening with the anomaly in Westview. Everybody needs to go home as quickly, as safely as possible.
I don't understand how this is all working out. Because if he's Wanda's son, like, how did he get here if all of this is happening in Westview right now? I'm so confused.
It'll answer the questions you have, all in due time. He found it. There it is. Now he doesn't know his name.
Whoa, look at the sky.
Is it going away?
It looks like it's getting smaller.
Mom! He's out!
Uh-oh!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, shit! Oh, my God. Whoa. Did that hit his side?
William!
Oh,
William!
Oh no.
Is he okay?
Oh, my gosh.
No.
Get out that side, Mom.
His eyes pop open.
2 lives.
What you mean?
It's almost like his heart beat there. It's like his heartbeat stopped and then he came back to life. His lifeline was split in 2.
You're gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Is he
hey.
breathing?
Hey, buddy, can you tell me your
Oh my
name?
God.
Do you know where you are right
Oh
now?
my God. No one remembered him.
Be okay.
All the dots are starting to connect.
And he's freaking out because he's like, who are these people? Who am I?
I could go for some Jello. Oh goodness. I haven't had Jello in years.
That's your takeaway from this scene? Jello?
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
This is where you'd say, since when do you call me buddy?
would I?
Oh.
Seriously, he's gonna make fun of me.
Oh, he's reading their thoughts?
Yeah.
It's fine. Just please don't fight.
What do you mean?
We're not fighting.
So wait, could he read their thoughts the entire time he was with the witches?
Maybe.
That's crazy.
Doctor was saying all the scans look clean.
She thinks the amnesia will just take a little time to resolve on its own.
And the really good news is you're cleared to be discharged as soon as tomorrow.
That was quick.
God, that must be so disorienting. Just suddenly wake up and you're like in this whole other life. But at least his parents seem really nice.
Okay, home sweet, messy. Someday we're gonna get that bathroom renovated home.
That's how I felt when you came into my life.
What?
Yeah.
Rude. Oh my gosh.
That changes the weather.
What a rude awakening. All right, at least I'm handsome.
Yeah, there's that. Greg! The dog knows. Greg?
That looks like Sid's dog from Toy Story.
Smell from the hospital or something.
That dog knows something's up.
Dogs always know. Well, animals mostly, because they can sense things that we can't.
Oh my God, this is so hard. When will you remember?
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening right now.
What? What is it, honey?
The doctor says it's stress, but it really feels like we're stressing him out.
Uh-oh.
What if he just stays like
Friends over
this?
at his favorite restaurant.
Lost, anxious, lonely.
Has to be something.
never funny.
Anything. Just give me my son back.
Stop worrying!
Oh.
Ugh.
How would you feel if you found out your kid can read your thoughts? Oh my God, that'd be so upsetting.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just need to see my room.
Yeah. Oh no.
Do you mind if I
Whoops.
go up alone?
Like, how far can he access other people's thoughts? It's like, if they're in another room, is he safe?
I'm sure it's like Wi-Fi.
How does this work? Just the whole situation with him being Wanda's son, but then having memories of like a whole other life outside.
I'm William Kaplan. I am William Kaplan.
Okay. There's a lot of dots to connect. How did we get to the present?
Right? Okay, so he had a time jump.
What is this thing? You always have it with you.
It's a sigil. At least I think it is.
He looks exactly the same. Just with eyeliner.
I know, he was like the oldest looking 13-year-old I've ever seen.
Exactly. Well, 13-year-olds do be looking older now. Kids just look older these days. It's crazy.
I'm gonna say it. I can't not say it.
What?
I'm just gonna say William Kaplan, I love him.
Whoa! That's intrusive.
I need to tell you something.
I don't love you. I love you more. We're breaking up.
I can read your thoughts.
So this thing happens when I'm with someone I care a lot about and they're having
Okay.
intense feelings. I already saw it.
I'm into it.
Okay.
When
The car accident.
you don't know what you're in for.
I died that night. And when I came back, I was different. Something else.
Oh.
I'm not William Kaplan. At least, not entirely.
Maybe a soul transference happened.
I thought that's what you've been talking about the whole time.
Nothing in my life has felt normal until I met you. I want you to know the real me, whoever that is, because I love you too.
You stole his I love you, though.
Too.
Yeah, whoopsie.
What did you want?
All right.
That's okay. He's into it.
Is
He
no
said-
one's like discomforted by the fact that
Don't think I'm crazy.
No, I totally do, but for a completely different reason.
no one's discomforted by the fact that he can read their thoughts? Like, no one's calling it out.
No, because, like, no one's thinking that.
If you're not William Kaplan,
Who are you? Yeah, that's a great question.
who are you?
Can you say it? Oh, the research begins. Oh, shit. It's already
Super nerdy
begun.
and cool. I love it.
At the exact moment we crashed, that anomaly was collapsing.
That big red dome thing in the sky.
Exactly.
I thought that turned out to be some Avengers training exercise gone wrong.
You're so adorably trusting.
So what do you think this really is then? Aliens?
No.
Those are runes. This was a spell.
Maybe he got transferred because his mom was trying to save him or something.
People who were there refused to talk about it, but I did find this guy on Reddit. He used to live there. I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm adorably trusting.
Yeah, that's true.
Who are they meeting?
Well, okay. We're very paranoid.
Are you Craft Crazy 17?
You must be Bonerific 69.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh my god!
The bonerific gave it away, though.
No one else would meet with me.
You're not wearing a wire, are you?
What the fuck?
Look.
Yeah.
So what did you want to know?
Start with what you remember.
I remember everything.
Oh.
It was like watching yourself on TV inside your own head. But you couldn't turn it off.
It's like being John Malkovich.
Do you feel like it changed you? Can you, like, do stuff now?
You mean like wake up every hour in the middle of the night screaming?
Magic powers.
Anything else of note?
Nope.
Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness. Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness. Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness.
What do you know about Agatha Harkness?
Come on, man!
God damn it.
She's an ancient freaking witch who will F your shit up, all right?
What is that?
It's witch repellent.
What? Didn't work.
Mr. Bonerific! I just want to talk!
Fine. You want the full deal? I'll tell you. But it'll cost you
yeah,
extra.
of course it's gonna
Of
cost
course.
you.
What the?
He's got his process, okay? He's gone through some shit. Let's not judge him.
I'm just amused.
Agatha hijacked my life. She stole my house. Completely ruined the market value.
I thought he was going to say something else.
That was so unexpected.
I was a terrible influence on WandaVision's kids. And I poisoned a dog.
Oh, no coming back from
Hey!
Wanda and Vision have kids.
Had past tense twins.
What were their names?
Here we go.
Billy and Tommy.
Tommy.
The little speedster. And his mind-reading brother.
that. Oh, shit.
Wanda's dead. Word on the street is Sword used Vision for parts. And the twins. They just disappeared.
Well, one is into him. So where's Tommy then?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think they got sucked up into that red bubble thing like everything else Wanda made. After that, I cut and run. Left my entire Blu-ray collection behind.
Oh, no.
Agatha is still in Westview?
Last I heard, she was under some kind of spell or something. Acting like a normal resident. Sourdough starters, potlucks, and whatnot.
So she's harmless.
Did I say that?
No, he didn't.
You seriously do not know what kind of crazy that lady eats for breakfast.
He came prepared, though.
Man, He keeps getting these roles where he's like, he's not going to stick around. It's so sad because he's so good.
Yeah.
Want to watch a movie? Psychological horror, freaky but grounded.
I got homework to do.
Said no kid ever. He really doesn't want to hang out.
That'd be sus
Yeah.
immediately. All right, what's going on, kid?
Oh, Lorna Woo.
There's music, the song.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that they were singing in the studio? Is this the same exact outfit he was wearing when he met Agatha?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
So we're pretty close to the event
Yeah.
of the beginning.
No internet presence. Who are you in this day and age?
Oh, there. Wow, that was quick. That's creepy. Looky. I was wondering what that said. I thought it said spooky initially.
Bruhapedia. Love it. Witch killer.
Oh.
Oh, you've been listening to this song forever and you didn't know.
I'll see you at the end. I'll see you at
I have heard not a single record crackle.
All right, so he wants to find his brother. Makes sense. And now we're here.
All right. We understand his mission now.
Release spell. Requires an important personal item.
This is making me wonder where Vision's at. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, we still don't know.
Yeah. Aw.
He should never tell anyone that he can read their mind.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
It'll just make them insecure.
That's a power you keep to yourself. Or you have to learn how to block it out of respect.
Ah, screw that. I'd have that on all the time.
No, I don't think you want to know what people think about you all the time. Or what's in their thoughts, because it's probably a lot of mundane chit-chat.
Oh, here we go.
So what was the item he found? Oh, the yeah.
There it is.
The cameo. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Did her shirt say boner?
No, I don't think
It
so.
does.
Does it?
It says the boner reunion, I think. But it has an H.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Ow,
That looks
well,
painful.
we know he's okay, though.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Stop! I'm trying to help you. Police! Please don't call the police. I can't have a criminal record.
I don't think we heard all this in the first episode.
No, I don't think so.
Cramp.
Hooligan?
Ms. Harkness.
boner.
Okay, all right. You're right.
Pitch a tent.
All right.
I came here with a somewhat unorthodox plan to release you from the spell you're weirdly committed to, but could I just trouble you for a glass of water? Or... Yeah.
No. Ow! What kind of kick was that?
That was so silly. So in her mind, this is all happening inside the cell, the interrogation room.
What were you after?
The Witch's Road.
What road?
Oh my god.
She's so committed.
I feel like you've typecast me as the mouthy teen who didn't actually kill the victim, but...
Yeah, you're right.
So her mind's just reinterpreting everything.
Yeah.
Tell me who she is.
Who?
Tell me what happened to her!
What are you talking about? These are just flowers. Wait, did you just hear what I said?
How does he end up saying the spell? Because he doesn't know any magic yet.
It's all in his book.
And that's a painting. Nice painting.
That's why the painting was in the room.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try this spell now. It'll only take a second. Solway, hunk femi.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Solway, hunk femi nom distance. That's really tight.
Hey, where are we going?
Hey!
And then she puts it
I want to
on.
go back in the closet.
The Blu-ray collection. Did you see it? It's right behind
Oh,
him.
it's right behind him.
Who are you?
My name is William Kaplan.
Oh, so it must have been...
It was the lady.
Say again.
She's protecting him.
I'm Billy Maximoff.
Dang.
No, don't end it there.
No, okay.
Okay.
I was like, God damn, really?
Like, no, we didn't just go through like an entire backstory to have this episode end.
We are nearing the end, though.
I know.
I thought the mud takes you forever. Where's our old neighbor lady?
She's dead.
Oh, that's right. She drowned. I thought someone... Okay, no. It took her purse, not her. Did someone get taken by the mud besides the three of them?
No.
In fairness to me, a woman's purse is basically her life, okay? So...
That's true. So what? If he drops the sigil, then does that stop protecting him?
Probably.
Oh, he's going to break it.
Does he even know, though, that was happening?
Well...
From his perspective, he was just saying his name.
Exactly. But then later on, he found out because they were like, oh, you got a sigil.
That was quite a debut. A sigil. What's that?
When did you figure it out?
I had a feeling when we first met.
Huh.
Even with the sigil in the way, you and your mother have the same tell.
Which is what?
It's nice to see you again. Billy.
Where do we go from here?
Billy. William. You can hear me now.
Every witch with a beating heart can hear you now. Lilia and Jen, what you did was...
So they can't come back?
She's like a cockroach.
Yeah.
I've killed...
So many.
my share. But you don't see it holding me back.
I'm not like you.
Where have I heard that before?
His mom.
Yeah.
Where did you come by this fresh body you're wearing? Don't you dare feel guilty about your talent. You survived. Like witches have been doing for centuries.
Okay.
So you broke the rules. Big deal.
Oh, okay.
That's what makes you special. That's what makes you a witch.
Is it breaking the rules?
Well, yeah.
His character was going to die anyway if he didn't inhabit his body.
It's complicated.
If we're gonna make it
It's like Meet Joe Black.
But I don't need you anymore.
Ooh.
I don't know if I ever did.
Oh. Well, you needed her to open the door. You didn't know how to do that.
Oh, shit.
Oh. You can't use your magic.
He's a guppy. He's still learning how to use it.
What does Billy Maximoff want at the end of the road?
Okay. That's what I want to know.
Find Mama? No. She chose a town full of strangers over her own flesh and wires.
Is it symbolic at all that she's all like muddy and black?
Don't know.
Like her fingers are black?
Right! There's two of you! You're after Toby!
He's my brother. If you really want to finish this together, just know that I do not trust you.
Got it. Let's go find the next trial. Last one there is a nice person.
Her performances have gotten better and better with each episode.
I mean, I think they've always been good.
I'm not that nice.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
he's also not that nice. It's like, he killed 2 witches.
I suppose it's also the material that you have to work with that lends you the opportunity to do more stuff. I wasn't sold on her in the beginning, as you guys saw. Like,
Well, yeah, but in all fairness to her, she was playing a caricature of a certain type of character.
we don't have to hash
you know what
that.
I mean?
I'm
But-
just saying, in the moment, I just didn't like it. And then as the episodes have progressed, I've liked her more.
Yeah.
In terms of performance, in terms of the character, I don't know what to do with her yet because we're still in the same place we were at the end of the last episode as far as she's concerned. But they gave us a lot of time to just let these two characters have a scene together.
Even just watching her performance in this, she's adding so many layers and nuances, right? 'Cause
Right, exactly.
There was a moment where it looked like, her eyes were full of tears, and it's like, wow.
Conflict.
Yeah, like she feels really strongly towards the boy, because at one point she really did hope that he was like her her son. Like, I think she kind of has that feeling of like feeling like a mother towards him, but she's also battling with herself and like her tendencies to be Agatha.
Yeah, it's cool that there's like layers of feelings to her performance. I think that's really neat.
It's really neat.
It's got dimension to it. This pretty much leaves us in the same spot. It's like I just went through this with the Penguin because it was a flashback episode there as well. And that was an excellent flashback episode. I did enjoy this, getting to find out exactly what happened, going through his backstory and whatnot leading up to the beginning of the show.
Yeah, it's really, really cool, like when they're showing us that, but it does leave you as an audience feeling a little bit like frustrated, I guess, because it's like, I love all that, but also I want to continue forward with the story.
Yeah.
But it's a great cliffhanger because now we have to wait until next week, and we'll find out more. But I'm just, with each new episode, I am just loving this show more and more and more. I find it really fun. Like, there were so many moments, like, with the different discoveries that he was making along the way. Like, I was getting chills. I like it so much.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I'm a little surprised we didn't have a moment of Billy telling anyone about his power at all. Like, nobody, because I'm surprised, but I also agree with it. You know what I mean?
With him not telling people about his mind reading?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like that's something you would normally see in a show or a movie where it's like by this point, a character makes a mistake like that. For some reason, the immediate comparison that comes to mind is Peter Parker giving his shit to Jake Gyllenhaal in Spider-Man. It's like, it was a dumb move, right? And then that ends up getting weaponized against you somehow. That's not where the show's going at all.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah, but I thought we were going to get something that was alluding to the notion that somehow he was reading the minds of all the witches during the journey. And it's like we were getting almost like his perspective on the break-in and attempted escape. I thought we were going to get his perspective on the traveling and conversations we didn't know that they were, like, thoughts that we didn't know they were having, and he was reading all the while playing ignorant. I mean, maybe that would have taken too much time, but I would have sat there for another 3-4 minutes, amused by that. I think that would have been interesting to watch. Like, because, while we're going through the course of the show, he has this sort of innocence and like ambiguity to him. Like, we don't actually, he seems so like just a follower of Agatha. And then we would get to see like, oh no, like he's totally keeping track of everything.
Yeah. And it's like he said at the end, he's not that nice.
Right.
Because if you think about it, he's playing her. He's manipulating her, and he's behaving in a way that is going to make her underestimate him and trust him.
I think she still sees herself in him, though. I think that's part of why she's still. There's something there.
Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah.
There's something deeper there, which is just really interesting to watch.
I loved it when she kicked him, by the way. I thought that was so great.
So fun.
Because it looked...
You were so tickled by that. I was like trying so hard to listen to what was going on because I didn't want to have another fiasco like the other time where we misunderstood what was said. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to let you have this like massive laugh, and I'm going to listen really hard just in case something happens that we need to pay attention to.
Comedians pause for laughter, okay? So shows need to start pausing for that here and there. Even in Spider-Man No Way Home, when Andrew Garfield comes out the portal, they gave the audience a moment to cheer. So it's weird now without the audience, but I feel like that was necessary. I needed that moment to laugh because that shit was so funny. They were going for ha-has in the episode with the whole boner thing. Like,
yeah.
Every time he said something so unexpected, it was like he was talking about the home value and his Blu-ray collection and this, and he said a couple other things. He had some gems. I really hope that's not the last of him. It would be so sad.
I think it is.
Like,
it's sad that in WandaVision and in this show they've used him as a joke.
No, but the thing is, like, okay, you have the multiverse. He's got to come back. He's such a fan favorite.
Sure.
I
mean, we all love Evan Peters. He's great.
I feel like there's got to be a way to bring him back. I don't know. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Anyway, it's not about him. We're here about this journey.
But they were really leaning hard into the boner jokes. I hadn't noticed that Agatha's t-shirt said like Camp Boner.
I didn't catch that either.
But presumably she's been wearing that the whole time. So perhaps people already had a hint that he might be coming back. But that was pretty cool.
You know, him being able to read minds kind of introduces a conundrum as far as like suspense goes, because he can always be one step ahead of Agatha unless she's aware of his power.
Yeah, we don't really know how his powers work, you know, like there might be limitations that have not been addressed yet, because every single person whose mind he has read so far have been normal people.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But maybe Agatha's got some kind of protection spell or something.
Yeah.
But was Billy, I can't remember because I haven't seen WandaVision in so long. I only watched the one time. Was Billy friends, the kid, was he friends with the boner character?
Well, it's also been a long time for me, but wasn't he their uncle?
Right. The only reason I asked that question is because he mentioned that he can only read the minds of people he cares about.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, well, if they have a history together in the old world, as it were, then, you know, that's why he's able to read his mind.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he was just saying that to his boyfriend to kind of make it seem nicer instead of like, I can just read everyone's minds. Because why would he be able to read his parents' minds when he came out of the coma or whatever, like when he came to? Because they don't mean anything to him in that moment.
I don't know.
Because he doesn't know them.
I don't know.
I think he can just read minds.
Well, I mean, if we look at him coming out of the accident as him being born, then there's an immediate bonding of some kind. Those are his parents.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
It's
want
complicated. It's
Sure.
complicated, but like I love all of that witchy stuff, like how he had a reading from Lilia and you know, she's like, "Oh, your lifeline is broken in two." And initially I know you always seem to think that I have it all figured out, but I actually don't. And so at first I was like, "Oh, maybe like he was Billy Maximoff, and then like he forgot and somehow magicked a new life, and then, you know, suddenly remembered." But then obviously the thing that actually happened makes so much more sense, which is that the connection with Westview falling apart and the magic red bubble and all of that, and then his soul being like zapped into a new available vessel.
There's part of me that's curious about some kind of I don't know. We haven't spent a lot of time for it to matter to us as the audience, but part of me does wonder if he's going to like give back the body, you know, kind of like the end of Meet Joe Black, you know, where death gives back Brad Pitt's body. He like releases him because like he's inhabiting someone else's body.
Right, but like you said, it's a body who was destined to die. And
in
so
Meet Joe Black, he died, but they gave him his life back. This is
right, but okay.
The rules are different. I know it's a different story.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Meet Joe Black, he's death. He has the dominion over that.
These are witches. I don't know.
Yeah, dealing in like death and necromancy and whatnot, that's all black magic.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just the thought that crossed my mind. I'm like, well, why not? Because the thing is, he knows the truth. His parents don't. Is that conversation ever going to come up where he has to tell his parents like this is the truth?
I don't imagine that that's ever a conversation that would have to come up. Like, he could just be nice and be like, I'll just let these people believe that I'm their son, you know, if it makes them happy.
The truth shall set you free.
Will it, though?
No, I don't know. Do we anticipate a guest starring role, you know, from Wanda?
From anything is possible.
Because they haven't alluded to it at all. We have, like, outside of Boner, have we had any guest stars in the show? I can't remember. I don't think so. No one noteworthy from, like...
Well, obviously we had Sharon, Mrs. Hart, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, yeah, okay. So, I mean, you're right. Anything is possible. Maybe they're saving it for the end.
Yeah. Because at the end of Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness, she died, but you know, no face, no case, no body. I'm stealing from Steph, but yeah, we never saw her body really, so who knows what actually happened to Wanda. So that could be a good setup for, you know, having her back in the MCU.
Yeah. I was just watching an interview earlier with Samuel L. Jackson, and he goes, Mace Windu's still alive. You didn't see a body. We've seen plenty of Jedi fall from heights, and they didn't die. Mace Windu's alive. And so, like, yeah, if you don't see a body, them's the rules.
Anything can happen,
But
you know?
also, even if you did, this show is demonstrating that also doesn't mean diddly squat. And so it's very well possible that he's still alive. Or, I mean, she's still alive inside of another body, but that's highly unlikely that they would just use a different actress to portray that character.
No, I'm sure. Like, she's a very powerful witch. Plus, she had the Darkhold and all of that. Like, potentially, she could do something. And, you know, she was dealing with stuff in the multiverse and whatnot. If anything, they could just decide to do whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
They have so much explaining to do with Vision, though. Like,
That's what I want to know about. Like, ever since he just, like, up and disappeared, White Vision, I'm like, what's going on?
I honestly think they're still in the kitchen trying to figure out how to cook that shit. Like, they don't know what to do with it. They wrote themselves into a hole with that one. And so they're like, okay, we'll just... At some point, you know, we'll figure it out. Presumably, he's on a spiritual mission of some kind, learning about the world, you know, kind of like Apocalypse, you know, learning everything from the TV. He's out there, kind of like Captain Marvel, Apocalypse and X-Men Apocalypse, I guess that wasn't clear. So maybe he's out there like Captain Marvel, like just absorbing shit, and then he's going to come back. So... that's the only explanation I can come up with. It's like, why would you not be, you know what I mean? It's just so weird. Anyway, it's not about, okay, this was an interesting episode.
It was.
It was frustrating that it wasn't longer so that we could keep going on the adventure. But we have been through this kind of rhythm so many times with so many shows that I was kind of prepared for it. I thought it was going to end sooner than it did. Like, I gave her an opportunity to really play. I apologize. I don't remember the actress's name offhand.
Kathryn Hahn.
Yeah, Kathryn Hahn. Like, she was doing wonderful work, scene work.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's actually quite a big burden to be in his position in a scene like that because he didn't have much to say. And I feel like when you don't have as much to say, it's actually a lot harder sometimes because you're trying to like make sure that your shit is still interesting, even though you're not doing as much.
Yeah, you just got to be fully present.
Right. It's hard though to like, because you can't give as much back. You know what I mean? And so I thought for him not having as much to work with, he was actually doing a very good job standing toe to toe with her in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, he's great.
So overall, fun episode, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.